Tune in to the Mack Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mack Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
It's the Mack Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home or you in your car, no matter if you're near or far. Tune in quick, cause you might just miss the best show this side of the city. It's the Mack Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home or you in your car, no matter if you're near or far. Just miss the best show this side of the city. It's the Mack Morning Show. 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 Car, no matter if you're near or far. Tune in quick, cause you might just miss the best show this side of the city. It's the Mack Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home or you in your car, no matter if you're near or far.
Grand Rising. Whoa, Grand Rising to each and every one of you. Grand Rising. Great day. Thank God it's Friday. It is 8 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock on the Mack Morning Show. Good morning, Grand Rising to all of you all that have come and sharing with us this morning. I had a schedule change because I ain't ran this fast in a long time. I had some things to do, and I put a delay in for the broadcast, and we had to make some arrangements. Made it on time almost. A few minutes late. Forgive me, everyone. You're listening, yes, at the Mack Morning Show on the regular, so y'all let everybody know. Good morning to our chairman of our deacon board, Deacon Alvin Moore, to the section leader of the altos and the choir, that's Miss Sharon Reed, and that's the Apostle Anthony Reed. Good morning to all of y'all. Good morning, Bishop Trotter. Good morning to all of you all. Good morning to Alice, blessed child of God. Had a great program on broadcast on the other day. Grateful. And I stopped by to say hey and everything. You know, I try to stay out of the way, but a great program that Alice had, and I'm grateful. Don't forget Alice every day. You know, give us a reminder of your platform so that we can continue to support each other. Thankful and grateful for this day. It's a beautiful day out. There's some good weather, but then there's some rainy weather that's getting ready to come in, and got Got a friend of mine asking me to help him tomorrow. See, but everything's gonna be okay. Listen, we're this is Friday. It's fabulous. Every day is fabulous, but it's even more better when you have people together. Brother Lee will be here shortly, and we want to thank everybody for yesterday. Um, for yesterday's show, it was a good show. Every day is a good show. But we're grateful for our guests and for people coming in. And thank you, Alice, for everything that you do. And her program is wonderful. She just, she says a whole lot of stuff. It'd be just so funny how she says she's got, grown children and things like that. So some folk children never grow up or anything, but that's neither here nor there. I'd like to say good morning to each and every one of you, Grand Rising, to all of you, Tiffany Kamar of St. Patrick's. They're getting ready for their grand opening. We're in discussions now to see how we can help to contribute also to the grant. I mean, really a wonderful, you'd be surprised at what you see. And we're going to be spotlighting them once we talk to the Kamars and make sure that we have all of the arrangements together to do what we need to do for them. It's just nice to be nice. It's nice to support one another, especially when you've had situations like people have had in Dalton, to be able to come out and celebrate with those great people at St. Patrick's. Good morning to Keisha Stylist. Good morning to my reader is on vacation. This is his vacation. So he's on vacation. I got a library of stuff, but he's going to have some new readings for us. And we got some new things coming. Blessings are on the way. And I want to just say that in the midst of all things, God is in control of everything, and we ought to be happy to do that. I got to tell y'all something, and people are wondering about what's going to happen today. They're going to be voting on in the Senate sometime today. If it's not today, I don't know what they're likely to vote on the shutdown of the government. Listen, now y'all might disagree with me, and I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that. I mean, hey, with the best of us disagree. But when it comes down to what this sinister person, the man with the orange makeup, has done, let me get this presentation together. I've been working on some stuff, y'all, and learning how to. Okay, here it is. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. Here, listen. The top Democrat, head man in charge over there in the Senate, was Senate Majority Leader. And the head Democrat in the Senate, man, been fighting, has said, and he has indicated that he will support the spending bill to avert the shutdown of the government. Now, I'm going to say this, and I want to see what Brother Lee's going to say about this here this morning in his commentary. It's good to have him. He's here in the green room. He's waiting. I'll be through in a second. This man has said that he's going to support the Diane Black. Everybody, hey, Diane, how are you? It's just good to see all of you, everybody in the bushes. Dr. J, we communicated. Come on back, Dr. J. I need to talk to you. We need to get together. That's Alice's link to her channel, her wonderful channel. Alice, blessed child of God. I really do appreciate. Yeah, I'm disappointed in him too, because I believe that the Democrats have the leverage to get some things stopped, at least put a stop to Mr. Orangeman. I ain't gonna call him Mr. to the orange person with the orange makeup on and the muskrat. They can stop some things right here. See, when you control the money, when you control the money and you control the assets and you control the purse, you got to say so. The one that got the money got to say so. Now, Congress, you're in the position that the Republicans were in. Everything that Joe Biden or Barack Obama wanted to pass, Schumer said, these are his words, and he's senile now. He ain't doing, I mean, he's gonna talk about senile or whatever, but that's what he is. He's senile. He done passed out and did so much wrong that he looks like, he passing out at the podium and all that old stuff. And it's just one of them things, them situations that these people just doing and they going through. But he says that he's for it. Now, I'm against it. I'm against Mitch McConnell. Not Schumer wasn't the one that was sick, but Mitch McConnell was on their back and doing what he was doing and ran things. And the Democrats just sitting there. Now, Democrats got the power of the filibuster. They can stop some things. And Schumer say he's going along. I'm encouraging all of my folks to vote for this. Now, that's ridiculous to me. I mean, I'm just not really amused by what I've seen and what I've heard. And, these people are so bold and so, they're just so careless with what they're doing. And it's terrible. I mean, this man he's communicating with the Russians. They're doing this, they're doing that. We got severe weather coming. They're cutting the budget of FEMA. They're raising the budget to get down there and protect the border. They're even talking about putting together a force to take over some parts of the country. This is all a ball of confusion. A ball of confusion. Just like I was trying to say, it's hard to even get the news out. I got some other local news that we do have also here in this region that has affected this region. I know that every one of you have heard about the unalivement of Pastor Ricky Floyd in Memphis. I don't have I don't know the gentleman. I know of his works. I've seen some things, and also know that the community work that he's done, the religious work that he's done, he's real popular here. And the circumstances surrounding his unalivement is still a big question mark. And I'm not going to give no analogy about it. I'm asking you all to pray for that church and pray for his family. And all I told people is the truth come out, what happened. And, we can laugh at one person one day and tomorrow it'll be us. So we got to be careful about that part. But then there's there's accountability that comes along with the office of leading people, the office of pastor. And, there's some things out there, there's some rumblings, there's some things out there people are saying, I don't do the gossip. I want to see what the circumstance, it was voluntary manslaughter. It was something that happened between these two people that called. And Memphis, if you got a license or I think you don't need a license or a permit to carry a weapon, but this person felt like they were justified in doing so. We don't know the circumstances, so I ask everybody to use a bit of caution. Let's see what's happening, and I'll bring you any details that I have regarding that. I didn't report on Thaddeus Matthews. I used to work for him. I was his floor director at MUTV1 in Memphis, a black TV station. I was his floor director for his show, and what you saw is what you got. He was who he was. And did I see anything? I wasn't trying to get in that man's business or whatever. My job was to do what I do at the station, and that was that. And whatever he did as a personality and as a person, I didn't know anything about it, and it really didn't bother me. As long as he didn't bother me. One time we had a confrontation, and he got on the air and called me some things. And I mean, on the air, he really did. The next day, I got to tell the truth. the very next day on his broadcast, I'll just say tune in because I know he'll talk and cuss people out and stuff on the air. So it didn't really bother me because I didn't do anything wrong to Thaddeus. And he got on the air that very night and made a all-out call out. James McCray, if you listening, you better call me. Please call me. Please, I got to talk to you. He ain't sound like that. That ain't Thaddeus that I know that he'll cuss and call your mama, and if she dig up your ear, all that old stuff, he would do those things. But he got on the air as he did what he said on the air. He got back on the air and made an open apology publicly to me. And I got to respect him for that. We're not going to agree on everything. You're not going to agree with the Mack Man Morning Show and the things that we might bring to you sometime, or the people that we try to help. But at least we're going to be honest enough that if we make mistakes and if we do have fault, I think people do things. But, you know, I want to be better than my mistakes. I want to be better than what I have been in my life. And God give us each and every day to get ourselves together. That's what we need to do. And it's a personal thing. Has nothing to do with anybody. It ain't nobody's business what you do or what you go through, whatever the case may be. It's for you to seek out for your own soul salvation. That's what you got to do. I can't tell people what to do, how to do, because we're all dealing with some stuff and we're getting ready to deal with even more. But we ain't going to be doom and gloom. This is Happy Friday. Listen, the weekend is coming. There are a lot of activities. I got to do a little work this weekend. And I'm grateful to Little Red of Big Red's Blues Lounge. Thank you, sir, for all that you do. I'll be telling you real soon, he'll be coming on the air and telling you his new endeavor and the things that he's doing. He's doing great work. I have not revealed him as of yet because he hadn't told me to, and I didn't not that he hiding or anything. He just said, "Oh no, ain't time. This and that. This is my business." And you know, I'm Little Red of Big Red Blues Lounge. So we got an announcement from him. He's going to be coming on the show real soon. And we're looking for that to happen. And once again, St. Patrick's is getting ready to open, folks. It's getting ready to open real soon. And I believe that they would allow us and want the Mack Man Morning Show to in some way assist and to be a part of it. And I think it's an honor and it's a privilege. And they're going to be coming real soon. We got a real good presentation coming. It's really going to be a real wonderful thing. Tiffany Kamar and her wonderful husband, Patrick, put in so much work and effort into making that a wonderful establishment. We premiered them on yesterday, and we're getting ready to move forward to do some things with them. Listen, let's take a break right quick. I'm going to bring Brother Lee in. I got one more little thing I want to talk about, and then we're going to move on with our show this morning. Forgive me for the time differential. You're listening to the Mack Man Morning Show, Mack Media 3 Productions, LLC. We are registered, and all of our programs, the Mack Man Morning Show, our likeness, or any personality or any likeness on this show is trademark protected. And we will respect those, any music, any periodicals. We do operate under the 1976 permit of fair use, that we do news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research, and everything is alleged. You ain't got to worry about me and gossiping, talking about folks and stuff like that. But then we got to put that disclaimer there to let you know. We'll be back in a little bit. This is the Mack Man Morning Show. Be right back.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Our families are precious. We work hard each and every day to make sure that they're safe and secure and have a future. Jones McDonald Insurance Agency, a full-service insurance agency, is here to help you with all of your needs, whether it be life, health, auto, home, or specialty insurance. Call Farmers Insurance Agent Latoya McDonald at 708-722-1538, 708-722-1538. Have you started a business or thinking about doing it? Don't have the right tools or have the right information? Well, I'm glad that you stopped by here. Rolanda Footman has a new ebook called Success Starts Here, giving you the tools necessary to build the winning mindset for entrepreneurs. You can get your free copy of this wonderful ebook by going to thomasandleebusinesssolutions.com, thomasandleebusinesssolutions.com to get your free copy. All Mack Man Morning Show listeners will have this opportunity free to have this wonderful periodical that you can add to your business repertoire as far as going back to getting the things that you need for a successful business. thomasandleebusinesssolutions.com to get your free e-copy of Rolanda's wonderful book, Success Starts Here, that surely will give you the necessary tools to build a winning company.
And we're back on the Mack Man Morning Show. Good morning to each and every one of you here. Grand Rising. Hello. Howdy. All those other things. I got something that I'd like to report to you concerning our weather this weekend. This is really important to me, too, because I have, for those of you that are going outside, it's going to be a little funky. Wait, hold on a second. We're going to get this up. I must share this information. Hey, Diane Black to Foxy. How are you, all of you all? Hold on, let's see here. All right, I'll be right with you right there now. Want you all to see that there is some severe weather that's going to be coming. About 100 million of us is going to be affected by this weather that's going to be coming to the region and into our country in the midsection in the Midwest, from all the way from Wisconsin down to Louisiana. We'll be getting some severe storms. Some powerful storm systems are coming to bring multiple rounds of dangerous thunderstorms with numerous tornadoes, strong tornadoes possible for the Midwest and the Southeast beginning Friday. That's today. The threat level is a total of about 100 million people that live within the area of the threat line. You see the map right there. It says that a large area of strong winds will occur even outside of severe storms, raising the likelihood of widespread power outages and so forth and so on. People look out there. The level is up to a level 4 or 5 for severe thunderstorms in the prediction center is saying that St. Louis, Des Moines, Iowa, Springfield, Illinois, in that region are going to be the primary areas where precipitation is going to be. So y'all be careful out there as this weather is, don't play with this weather and don't play around with nature, because it'll give you what you need. The Lord have mercy. Look who's come in. Hey, Foxy, Foxy 2, Roxy 3. Look who has come, Alice, to come to visit you. Penelope has shown, oh Lord, help us. She's in the bushes and things, but that's our friend. That's our other moderator. You know, she be in the bushes. She got things to do. Penelope, it's so good to have you here. It's just good to see. Diane Black is here, the next Congresswoman. See, y'all always mess with me when I talk about Miss Diane Black, but I believe with 96,000 votes, this woman can be anything that she wants to be. She got more votes per capita in the region than the vice president did in the election. Check the numbers. As Miss Elise say, read it, check for yourself, read it. The facts, only the facts. So you all be careful out there with this terrible weather that's going to be coming in our region, and we'll be satisfied. Brother Lee is here, and I'm glad that he has come. And like I said, I went to break a little bit early to give another break out for this week as we prepare to do some things. There's some great things that are getting ready to happen for the Mack Man Morning Show. Like I said, we're in talks and the negotiations now about our presentation for St. Patrick's and what they're getting ready to do there. We really want to celebrate them and all of our sponsors. And like I said, Little Red of Big Red Blues Lounge. Thank you, brother. God bless you. You know what I'm talking about. I really want to thank him. And I really want to thank all of you all for being here. The tornadoes are no joke. Y'all don't play, especially down here in the region that I'm in. There are a lot of mobile parks and things like that. Not a whole lot of them, but there are some. So, you know, all those precautions that you need to take them. Listen, it's right now. It is 31 past the hour of 9. This is the Mack Man Morning Show. Good morning, grand rising to all of you that are here. We already talked about Chuck Schumer and what he's doing in the foolishness. They're gonna bail the country out again. I guess they're gonna give them another blank check. I have no idea. But as we think about going into our weekend, and as we look at the things that have been going on in our community, we know, and I know, and I believe that things are going to be better. I have that faith in my heart that it would be. But listening to and getting the news that we are getting, folks, all I'm asking you to do when I bring stories is to be vigilant in your watching and preparation, just because there's some shocks that are coming. Whether it's stocks, 401ks, your retirement, whatever the case may be prepared to guard that you have and figure out how it works. A lot of people don't know how their 401ks and me, or I'm not a financial person or anything like that, but then there's some things that we may not know or something like that, but people we are wondering. The Department of Education is trying to dismantle. But the judge on yesterday, we got some news about the federal judge that turned back the clock and told the orange man, all those people going to be hired back that you fired from them different places, and those DEI hires that you say, you got to hire them back and give them back pay. Now, I was hollering. I really was. Somebody had the guts to say enough is enough of this. And I'm so glad that we have three distinct branches of the government. We have the executive, the judicial, and the legislative. There are three branches of government, folks. And that branch of the government, which is the judicial, stepped in and said, hold up a second. There's some foolishness and some things going on that ain't supposed to be going on. You done fired these people from essential places. You stopping this. You're stopping, literally, he's stopping government. And as Chuck Schumer said, I don't have too much weight in what the man talked about, no way. And he said, well, we can't do it because it'll make him do some crazy things and all. I'm not. You shouldn't be afraid. This man has already did the ultimate by going and destroying all the apparatus that he can of this government. And what is it going to take? Brother Lee is here this morning. We had a guest on yesterday. We didn't have ample time, but we're going to do it today. Today, this morning, Brother Lee, I brought it like I wanted to bring it. It's Fabulous Friday. We ain't going to just stay here. Y'all stay right here with us. Come on, Brother Lee, and say good morning and Grand Rising, however you know how it is. You still teaching me. Come on, Brother Lee.
Great day, everyone. I'd like to say great day to everyone and new beginnings. Would you like me to comment on
Yeah.
anything
Go.
right
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Help yourself,
Well,
please.
I'm gonna say this: that DEI hire, the very definition of that initials are uh, Elon Musk and the cabinet. They are DEI hires because the definition of DEI is being hired for something you're not qualified to do. And they don't meet any of those criteria about the qualifications of those jobs, the positions that they hold. They can't sit up to scrutiny. If you put it on a magnifying glass, you don't have to put it in front of you can look at it and you see they don't meet the requirements that job, the requirements, the very definition of those positions that they hold, they don't meet those requirements. They're not qualified for those positions, and we look the other way a lot. And I'm gonna tell you like this: there's many of so-called DEI hires that are Caucasians. They're in the positions of high government. They're in the positions of high corporation, high corporate jobs. They are DEI hires. They're not qualified to run these companies. And I'm going to tell you like this. Make no mistake about Elon Musk. People assume that he is a smart person. You assume that he knows the things that you think that he knows. And let me tell you this, if you were to look into his history, and I'm going to tell you like this, he's not running that company alone. And when I mean alone, he barely has the influence to run that company. There are a board of directors that sit behind him, and they work his strings. He's a puppet for that company. He is no stretch of the imagination is he capable of running that company the way you think he is. He's just like Trump. He's a figurehead. He's an idiot. But he's been manipulated by another country. Not by another country, by a group
Did
of
I lose you,
people.
Brother Lee? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he's being run by a group of people. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you this, and you may not believe this, but this country is being infiltrated by the people that Elon Musk has behind him. This country, people say, well, we haven't went to war. We are already at war with the people that they have put in office. They have taken over this country without firing a shot. And we have to understand, we're waiting for bullets to fly, bombs to go off. No, no, no. The war has already begun and it's already over because they are sitting in the White House without firing a shot. And that's what I got to say right now.
As you look at it, it looks like a sense of a coup because, like you said, they're in the spot. This man has 34 felony. He is convicted. He technically he's a convict. He ain't seen no jail cell. He got his mug shot and everything like that. But this man has committed high crimes and felony misdemeanor and all kinds of stuff. And not just talking and focusing on him, like you said. These folks are figureheads. Schumer, all of these people that are there, they're saying that they're the politicians, I put it, not all of them, not like Diane Black now. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about these people like Schumer and these people that are making these deals, saying we want to continue the same thing that the Democrats had, continuing resolution, meaning we want to continue what's going on without taking any action. We can take away and add to it, but with amendments and everything, but we want the same deal. What is that? What is that thing telling you, Lee? Just like this debt ceiling foolishness, like we're gonna run out of money at midnight. Come on and help me out a little bit and educate me.
I feel that it's just threats, and the thing is that we're falling for it. And when they did it, when the Republicans did it, when they stalled and didn't want to approve this debt ceiling, raise the debt ceiling, they stood on it. Every time it was a Democrat in office, they had to propose themselves, put themselves out there, and obstruct until they got what they wanted. Now let's do this. I agree with you, my brother. Let's get us some issues out there, some things that we need done, and this is one of the things that we can do to do that. Because if we don't, we have to fight in any way necessary, by any means. I mean, by these means that we're doing it is within the law, and if we don't keep this going the way if we don't fight, if we don't put our dukes up, it will be consequences and repercussions in a very severe way. So that's what I'm saying. We have to fight until the next 2 years where we can vote again, and hopefully we vote again in a way that will help us. We can get these guys out of here. We can get control of the legislature, the Congress and the Senate, and we can do some real changes here, because this is a one-issue voting demographic. If I must say, across the country, we vote on one issue, and we got to stop it. We're going to have to all come together, and I mean, I'm talking about all of us coming together. I'm talking about the minorities and us Caucasian, the Caucasian minority. In order to save what is built so far, and that we can build on, because this country will look nothing like it does now, and it needs to get better, but it's going in the wrong direction. That's what I have to say.
You're listening to the Mack Morning Show. This is our commentary section that we're having. And for all of you, and thank you for dealing and being very patient with us. There has been a sense of, let's going back to this money situation, and I know that we was talking about it on yesterday, Brother Lee, about people and their 401k. I saw something that was strange, and it was unusual to me that people were sitting there watching as red goes by on the ticker and all that stuff, and making people nervous and saying that they 401k. We're going to talk a little bit about money. I want to ask Brother Lee on some things. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Mack Morning Show. We'll be right back. Just a few more commercials, and we'll be back right after these words.
Our families are precious. We work hard each and every day to make sure that they're safe and secure and have a future. Jones McDonald Insurance Agency, a full-service insurance agency, is here to help you with all of your needs, whether it be life, health, auto, home, or specialty insurance. Call Farmers Insurance Agent Latoya McDonald at 708-722-1538, 708-722-1538.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Tune in to the Mack Man Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mack Man Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
And it's 45 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. This is the Mack Man Morning Show where I know you're saying that as you see the time that we're doing some things that we're just going along with. We're not going to but we're not going to prolong our day. There are many things that are going on. Thank you all for listening. I'd like to say good morning to Michelle Franklin and her tax service that she has, our wonderful tax sponsor for this, the Mack Man Morning Show this morning. We just want to say thank you to her. Her tax service is up and jumping. Please get your taxes done. Please get your returns in. We don't know what's happening and what's going on, but it's better to be prepared. Get your business in order and get your taxes filed and everything. Get a free estimate without leaving home. Convenient ways to receive your refund. Personal, business, and 1099 customers are welcome. Schedule your free estimate right now and today. Do business with Michelle. Get your refund back and things, and she'll send you on a 3-day, 2-night continental United States. That's within the floor 48, anywhere here in the country. There's some real nice places to go, and she'll send you, if you got a refund, up to $7,000 in advances. She can get you. Call her at 708-296-3133. That's 708-296-3133. Pizza Pro XL, our friends down in Marks, Mississippi. We want to say good morning to all of you. I know y'all not ready to eat a pizza right now, but lunchtime is coming. Y'all, why don't y'all spring for the whole office or something like that and call Pizza Pro XL at area code 662. The number is 326-3006. That is 662-326-3006. You can talk to and communicate with the owners of this wonderful establishment. Miss Bridget Wright is the wonderful patron of that establishment. Summer is coming, folks. We're talking about 80 this weekend. Get you one of these drinks. You're going to need one. I'm going to need one day. I don't want to see all the colors after I drink one, but I might. But then afterwards, just go and submit and support Miss Wright and what she's doing. Yeah, it's still Pisces season. Y'all think y'all gonna get away, but it's still Pisces season. And yes, my birthday was on the 7th, and some of y'all might have had other things that you were doing that might have forgotten. Well, here it is. I am still in the ranks and still in line for anything that you like, anything that you give towards the Mack Man birthday month. We'll go right back to the show. We're going to be doing some things. There's some things that we're going to be doing, and we just want you to participate, if you would. Thank you for everybody's well wishes and the things that you have done. I thank you very, 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 very much. I'm not going to harp on that all day. That's all right. Y'all know those things. We want to thank you for everything that you've done. Brother Lee is back. And speaking of finance, we were talking the other day with Rolanda Footman, and she did say some things. We were talking about penny stocks and so forth and so on. In this shakiness, Brother Lee, and I try to get our people, black people, to understand and realize to prepare. I don't want to spook anybody. I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything like that. But I don't want people to be, thank you very much for the birthday wish. And I don't want anybody to think that we're taking this lightly either. There are some things, some serious things that are going on. Brother Lee, our chief commentator, is still here, and I want him to take as much time as he would like to consume on any various issues with Brother Lee, especially. I won't go back to this money situation. You know, because we spend some money, we spend a lot of money. We do as a society, as people. But you know, with all of the frighten and the spookiness of what's going on, and you try to tell people to calm down, but every day we're seeing something new. Give us your thoughts on the situation that's going about right now, as far as with the government. They're getting ready to send people back, and just the events of what's happening, and give us your commentary. Come on, Brother Lee. Have you have much time as you may consume, sir?
Well, I like to say about 401ks. Talk about that right now. Um, when you do a 401k, that's like that is handing your money over to someone you don't know. You don't understand what they're doing with it. They're loaning your money out. They're investing in things that you don't like, you don't understand, or maybe you may be against. You're not, they don't give you a daily report, a weekly report, or monthly report on what they've done with this money, where this money is going, how this money is being spent. When you watch the stock market, you don't know whether your stock has gone up or down. You just know in general the stock market is going down as majority, or it's going up, but it may not have affected your stock in the least, your 401k in the least. See, you're tied into a certain percentage that maybe that you'll make. It's not definite. You're not. There's no sworn statement saying that you're going to get this return. Your return can come. It cannot even be. Uh, uh, you can't even begin to know what your return is going to be because they don't tell you that. They don't let you know that. And we think in our 401ks they're safe. They're not safe. You could do better investing your own money than you can do letting them do it. They penalize you when you take that money out too soon, according to the contract you signed for that 401k. And you don't read that information to find out what's the details and your money, how your money is being spent, who's spending your money, when they can spend your money, how when you get your return, how your investment is going. You don't know. You think it's safe. It's like putting it in a bank. No, it's not. And that's the thing we really have to be careful about. And I like to talk about. I'm going to talk about the FDA for a minute, and that's something we think that the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, that's what it stands for. And they look out for us and make sure the foods are safe and, are safe to eat. And they're checking on all the food and the meats and all of the food that you consume. Uh, with Donald Trump's administration eliminating some of the positions, a lot of the positions in that particular office, the FDA, that means there's less inspectors and they weren't doing their job in the first place. And let me tell you why. Okay, you can look on the backs of boxes and food boxes and containers and meats and see what chemicals are in these foods. And I'm gonna tell you this: the things that they put in your food. I mean, you got chlorine in your food. In most foods, you got chlorine. You got all kinds of chemicals. You want to know how to cure cancer? Don't eat the food that you're eating. The doctor give you medicine, but at the same time, you're eating something that defeats the purpose. It brings you cancer. And I'm going to tell you, that's a fact. Look in the ingredients that you eat. Everything has at least 30, 20, 30 letters in it. Things that you don't understand. That's to keep the food from going bad. That's to keep the food from turning this color, that color. They got food colors in the food. They got food chemicals in there that make you sick. They got chemicals in there that makes you grow older faster. They got chemicals in there that hurt your vision, that affects your liver. And I'm going to tell you like this: everything in that grocery store can kill you. That's a fact. And you say, no, Lee, that's not possible. Yeah, the chemicals that the produce that you eat, they spray it. You don't wash it properly. You got to use baking soda. Put it in some baking soda, scrub it and clean it and get those bugs off of it. I'm going to tell you like this. You have heard of organic and grass-fed cows and grass-fed chickens. Have you ever heard grass-fed pigs? Pigs don't eat grass. Pigs eat chemicals that are fed by the farmers. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I love my bacon too, but I'm gonna tell you something. You can do an experiment at home, and you put some pork in a bowl. Get some Coca-Cola, some soda. Pour it over that pork that you got. And I guarantee you, in 20 minutes, worms will start to pop out. I know it sounds,
Wait a
but
minute, hold on, Lee. See now, cause I want me some bacon this morning. I swear I do. You say it one more time. Come on, brother
you
Lee.
put
This
you
yours
put
now.
you
Come
some
on with
you
it.
put some raw pork in a bowl and you pour it over some Coca-Cola. I guarantee you, worms will start to come out of there. Worms will start to wiggle up out of there. I love me some
Wow.
bacon too, but when I saw that with my own eyes, I said, Lord have mercy. This is what I've been eating. That's why you shouldn't eat it. If you see it, look at, you know what? I would say, look it up. And I guarantee you'll see it. Just look it up. You don't have to believe me. Look it
No,
up.
I ain't going that. Wait, Lee. Hold it. I'm not saying that. Lee, this is your commentary. We done had this
Yeah, no.
discussion already.
I'm
No,
telling
I
the
want you to.
listeners.
I know, and you tell you speaking to your audience. They listening to you, cause brother, I promise you, you know me. I would love me some bacon, Jesus Christ. But then if these things are happening and and things are happening, we don't know whether all these food workers have gotten back. Look at all of the food that's been processed since they've been gone. Think about the slaughters that have been happening since they've been gone. And he's talking about removing the regulations. Him and the muskrat talking about removing the regulations, brother Lee, that that guide the food industry. Man, you make it nervous, but I'm listening to you, educating and giving the information. Come on, talk to us, brother Lee.
I'm gonna tell you. That's why the cancers are going out of control. Cancer is out of control. And you know what? I'm gonna give you an example. You go to Europe and overseas and they smoke as much cigarettes as we do. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know why they live longer even though they smoke it? Because we got chemicals in those cigarettes. It's more chemicals than it is tobacco. But they smoke it, and you wonder why we get the cancer from the contact of the smoke because it's chemicals. I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the thing: when you spray that air freshener in your house, you know what? When you can smell something, and I'm gonna tell you like this: when you can smell it, you consume it. See, when you can smell something, you can consume. It's just like you just ate. It's just like you just ate the chemical. You just consume the chemical into your body. When you can smell anything, you consume it. It goes into your body. It just don't go into the nose and you say, oh man, I can smell. No, you consume that. When somebody fart in a room and you can smell it, you consume it. That's when you smell a bad chemical. When you smell bad chemicals, you consume that chemical. That chemical goes throughout your body. So when someone sprays something, puts something in
Lord
the
have
air, it goes in your body. It's just like you have ate it. You have consumed it. That's why you wonder why you're sick all the time. That's why you wonder why you got aches and pains. It's not because you put something wrong or lifted. No, you have consumed a poison. And
Okay, but Lee,
everything,
this is what I want to say, and no, I'm not stopping you because we still got this is our uh this is our commentary time. Listen, if we that go there's a lot of things that we consume. And how can I put this? We have me, everybody else. I want to do better with my diet. I want to do better. I don't want to starve though. But then again, how we got to? I'm going to try to seek out somebody, a good person that can come on. If you can recommend somebody, Brother Leo, if anybody knows in the chat that can come on and talk about our health and wellness. Also, it is important, even in these days and times. And I know I mean, when he hollered about that bacon, uh, wow, Lee, because people doing experiments, but I'm not laughing like that. But people are doing experiments right now, getting this. Because I show will be so, but not that I'm discouraged from it. What I'm saying is, I always heard too. Also, and Brother Lee, when we come back, I'm gonna have to take one more break. That when you cook your food fully, now I don't eat nothing raw, no raw hamburgers, rare. I ain't like them people eating. I'll burn mine to the crisp or whatever the case may be to get them whatever's out. But we're going to come back because you're a chef, you're a cook. And, I just want to know what the opinion is about a certain thing. We're going to come right back after these messages. We'll be right back to Mack Man Morning Show. I got Brother Lee is on with a commentary that's oh, I ain't mean to say it like that. Lord, I ain't even like, call the Lord. Anyway, Brother Lee's going to come back and do what we're going to talk a little bit more about this. You're listening to the Mack Man Morning Show right here on WKRA. Also, we'd like to welcome you and say hello to all of you. Lee, you got the thing buzzing. Y'all tell everybody Lee is on, and we ain't through about this bacon. We'll be right back. I had to come back a little early off of our commercial break. Of me, I got something to tell you on the other side. That just I look, y'all. Don't get mad. I'm not saying get mad but I want to live healthy. I want to be strong, and I know I need a drink right about now to get to the juke joint and give me a drink too, Miss Foxy Roxy. I need because Brother Lee, you got messaging me and mending with me say, "Oh, I bet you won't eat that. You won't eat that such and so." I'm gonna tell you who did it to us too. And I wanted to know, and I'll play a little more after. I'll get to the other folks a little bit later, but I want you to pay attention. Could y'all shake somebody and share this, like this video and everything? And we're gonna talk about a little bit more. I just got one more commercial to play, and we'll be right back in a couple of seconds. I had to stop y'all because y'all don't go nowhere, y'all. We'll be right back.
Our families are precious. We work hard each and every day to make sure that they're safe and secure and have a future. Jones McDonald Insurance Agency, a full-service insurance agency, is here to help you with all of your needs, whether it be life, health, auto, home, or specialty insurance. Call Farmers Insurance Agent Latoya McDonald at 708-722-1538, 708-722-1538.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, You know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
All right, we're back on the Mack Man Morning Show. Listen, it is 4 minutes after the hour of 10, live and direct right here from the Mack Man Morning Show studios. We're just really grateful to be here. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you that we had a good week. Y'all can see, y'all get to wandering and get to leaving and everything. That's okay. That's fine. But the Mack Man Morning Show, we still run. Let me tell you about our streaming services, please. Yeah, deer bacon is good too. I don't want y'all to talk about. I want to see, because see, a hog will eat anything, they say. But we talk about that. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, Miss Foxy Roxy. And they said beef bacon. I ain't never seen a beef bacon. Never heard of such a thing. I must be really far beyond myself. Let's do this. Brother Lee's gonna come back and I want him to give us a little bit more of his commentary on what he's experienced with the dietary thing. I was just nervous there because somebody had really messed with me, and they know I'll smell bacon, and it just, I'm sorry, but I'm praying right now that's changed my habit. So, Brother Lee, come on, man, and talk to us, and give it to us, the Brother Lee way, man.
Well,
Don't be holding back and all that old stuff. Come on, Brother Lee, you got time.
The
Don't
thing
do your thing.
is, the thing with bacon is that when you go to the store, you may see organic everything, grass fed everything, but you'll never see grass fed bacon. You'll never see organic bacon. Bacon is something like you said, my brother, a hog will eat anything. But let me tell you something. So will a lobster. A crab will eat anything. A lobster will eat anything. That's what they are. I mean, you take fish, certain fish those are the garbage collectors of the sea. And they will eat what you throw in the sea. What is at the bottom, what is in there, they will eat it. Crabs eat it. They think crabs and lobster is the best thing ever. Those are the pigs of the sea. They eat the garbage. They consume it. And then we take it and act like it's a treat. You know what? Back in the 20s, in the 1920s and earlier, lobster used to be something that only the poor people ate. Only the poorest of people ate lobster. And then all of a sudden, they kind of trick people into thinking that that's a delicacy. But if you look it back, check the facts, look it up. Lobster used to be poor people's food. And then all of a sudden, they changed the narrative on it and made it a delicacy. That's the thing. We have to understand what we're putting, what we're consuming in our bodies, and that's the thing. And I love me some bacon. I did before, but I don't love it like I did before because I know what's in it. I know what they're trying to do. The FDA knows, your doctor knows what harmful things bacon can do. Yeah, you have to cook it till it's almost burnt to kill all the worms that's in it. And then you eat it. That's why they say I want my bacon crispy all over so it can kill everything. I want my burgers cooked all over so you can kill everything. You want this stuff cooked not medium well, not medium, not rare, but you want it well done. It may lose the flavor, but some of the flavor is in the worms.
Well,
So
okay, shit. Wait a minute. All right, I hear you, and I know all of my folks, and y'all hear them too. But like I was saying, Brother Lee, I believe now. I want you to talk to me about this temperature thing. See, now I don't eat rare nothing. Rare, medium rare. If it's pink, even if it look either, especially anything chicken, anything. I've seen people Have you ever been to anybody's house and they made chicken and then it looked pink and God forbid the blood come out of it? I'm really through. I was through with chicken a long time. I had to get myself together because some people don't know how to cook. Tell us about why are we always in the instant microwave situation? We want a microwave. Talk about that too, because I don't like the microwave. Nothing really. If I don't have to, I even hate microwaving my coffee. Come on, talk to me, brother Lee.
Well,
Come on.
well, microwaves are detrimental to human beings and dogs and animals. You know, you can't stand too close to your microwave when you're cooking your food. You don't understand it. But see, the thing is, even when you have your phone next to the microwave, your phone acts up. You know, people don't notice that. Microwaves are fast and quick, but they're not safe. I use less of my microwave. I use less and less of it every day. And the thing is, I got an air fryer, but the thing about air fryers is that certain air fryers are safe for you and other air fryers are not. Air fryers have a coating in it. The ones with that black coating you see in it, they're not good for you because that chemical gets heated up and gets into the food. Now, if you got one that's stainless steel or something like that, you got a air fryer like that, those are kind of safe. But those other ones that we got, we say we use air fryers now, is catching up with microwaves. But we have to understand there's good air fryers and there's not so good air fryers. You know, there's things, and you know what? Your doctor should be the one that shows the red flag, the alarm bell, and letting you know these things, but the doctor don't want you to know it because if you didn't go to the doctor, he wouldn't make money. He wouldn't be able to buy that nice car, that big mansion he got. So the doctor don't tell you. He give you that checkup and say, you're fine. He don't tell you, look, he say, take these pills that I got from the pharmacist because he gives me a kickback. And the more you take, the more money I make. So he doesn't tell you stop eating this, don't eat that, exercise on this, don't breathe in this, don't buy that chemical to clean this. And if you did all of that, you wouldn't see him. But we don't do that. We clean with chemicals we don't understand. We clean with stuff that they say on TV is safe and nice smells. We freshen our house with these deodorizers that got chemicals in them. When you know what when it goes in your nose and your lungs, it's not just don't stop in your lungs. It goes to your kidneys. It goes to your liver. It goes to your pancreas. It goes to your heart. It goes to your skin. It goes everywhere. When you consume something through your nose, it don't just stop at your lungs. It goes to your pancreas, your kidneys, your liver, everywhere. These are things I would love for you to look it up and find out because I'm gonna tell you something. This is so true. We have to look better at our health. Those Cheetos and hot Cheetos and hot things you get, those are absolutely full of chemicals. You might as well eat poison because that's exactly what you're eating. When you eat that, it's poison. And you wonder why your kids are sick, why your kids' hair is falling out, why their teeth are not good, why they can't pay attention in school, why all of these things. Yes, that what makes you sick. I mean, even the
But then
very
I got a
chemical.
question. Wait a minute, I got a question there. Okay, given all of that, and sure enough, you talking about a food desert now. People cannot to get good food, organic or good food. You're gonna have to pay a good. You're gonna have to pay for good food. No preservative, these types of things, or what have. What do you say to the people out there that got to eat to live?
Oh yeah.
And I know that if even though we sounding the alarm, but we ain't got no shelter to help us to what should we be doing? Is there a way to start now? I can't go back 30 years or 40 years, but can I start now, Brother Lee, doing some things to help me to at least feel and to extend life of I mean as far as God gives it to us, to enjoy life, not being on air machines and walkers and all that stuff.
Well, I would say this, like my little brother, our little brother used to say, stay in the solution, not the problem. And the solution is, okay, look on the back of these packages that we're buying and maybe pick one with less chemicals in it. Look on when we bring these produce home, clean them. baking soda is almost costs very little. Costs very little. You can get a box of baking soda for less but $1. Clean your vegetables. And the thing is, I'm gonna tell you like this: when you buying that medicine that the doctor tells you to buy, it costs a lot of money. Now, and you said, well, I don't want to pay all this money for this medicine, but food should be your medicine. You know, that's the thing we should look at. If you eat the right foods, you won't have to take medicine as you'll be. Right now, people are taking medicine as their food. They taking so much medicine, it's like a food to them. Don't make medicine your food. Make food your medicine. And if we looked at it like that and look on boxes and bags and things and ask questions at the grocery store, what's this? Why is this way? When did you buy it? What did you clean it with? And we do those things when we see something on a roadside sign to say produce. That's probably the best produce you can get if you come take it home and clean it, rather than the produce that they made by corporations and they crop dusted it or they put it in the ground. They did all of this. We're going to have to be vigilant about what we do. Like you said, brother, in our communities, we don't have that opportunity to get that organic this and organic that. But the thing is that we can pay attention to what on the back of that box that we bought, what's on the back
Okay.
of that
Okay.
bag that we bought. And that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
There you go.
We can read the boxes and the bags and of the ingredients that we buying and understand what we're buying. The thing is, that's what we got to understand. We said, well, dang, if we don't eat the meat, man, we are meat eaters. No, we're not. And I'm going to tell you why you're not a meat eater. Because your teeth alone let you know. You can ask the doctor this. Your teeth show that you're not a meat eater. All meat eaters have to have fangs, have like a claw-like teeth so they can tear meat. We don't have that. We have flat teeth where we can chew food. We eat grains. We eat produce. That's what we were designed. That's what God designed us to eat. We're not designed to tear food. Our teeth, if we were designed to tear food, we'd have teeth just like our dogs, just like that cat, just like that lion. But we don't. Horses don't eat meat. But a horse is healthier than you are. And you say, and he's bigger than you. How can he see, it's not the meat that makes you big and strong. It's what you put in your bodies. And that's the thing. Meat don't make you big and strong. And that's the thing. We have to eat less of it, eat more produce, and we'll be healthier. Yeah, we got to go a little bit further to go get it. Yeah, we have to maybe put less produce, eat some greens, some collard greens. We grew up on that. Eat some turnip greens, eat your greens, eat your beans, eat you some pinto beans, some black-eyed peas. Don't assume corn, because I'm going to tell you something. Corn goes in and goes out the way you put it in. Corn does not digest, it does not break down. You can look it up. So people say, well, I'm having me some corn. But understand, when you eat it, it's going to come out the same way. So it ain't going to do nothing to you, nothing good for you. But that's the thing. We have to educate ourselves on what we're consuming. Because I tell you like this, and I go to the Caucasian neighborhoods and the Caucasian stores, I'm going to tell you something. They got the Costco cards. They got the Sam cards where they go get the produce. They got the whole food cards, and they're buying those healthy foods because they know what it matters to them. They know that it counts. We can't afford it. They don't put them in our community, and they have put them in some of our communities and took them out just as quickly. But we have to do our homework. Look on the back of these packages and everything. Like I just told you, look these things up. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to wake you up. Because like you said, I love me some bacon, but I don't love it now. I mean, when I saw those worms coming out of there, like they was trying to get out, they was wiggling like they were just trying to get out of there. And if you saw it, and if you see what they put in hot
Yeah.
dogs,
Yeah. Well,
And, and
I want to say this though, in all sincerity. We all got to do that. I got to, you got to, and I want to do some things in a way that I give the right information out. Not that we haven't, but I want to get I want to get an expert in here, not someone that's familiar with a great dietitian, someone that will share with us these things, because now the box has been open, whether we know it or not. I mean, I can't stop time. I can't stop God from what He is doing. I do believe, in some senses, that you can leave before your time. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what God's plans are, but all is in His plans. I want to enjoy and live a good life also. But listen, I'm going to make that my part of my homework. I got a busy weekend this weekend, and I'm going to bring, see if we can get somebody. And if you got some suggestions, go to macmedia3@gmail.com. Macmedia3, let me take this off here. Macmedia3@gmail.com to send your suggestions. If you know someone that's in that field, have them to get in touch with us here so that we can do this, because I think we ought to get prepared. We want to look good. We want to feel green beans. Yeah, we want to feel good and we want to look good. And I think that it's just some good knowledge to have to do some preventive things to feel good. Yes, I know I'm getting older, and I am older. I was young, but now I'm older. That doesn't mean I have to have a hump in my back or whatever the case may be, or I have to succumb to that. I can live good at my age. We all can. And I think that we'll have that opportunity. Listen, as we wind down our broadcast week, I want to thank everybody for all of your attentiveness, having you been coming to the Magman Morning Show. We're getting ready. The first week of April will be our 1 year anniversary here on the show. Broadcasting everywhere. We're grateful for everybody that's here. Some days you have a good audience and people be looking at the ratings and this and that, but then in the bushes, there are people that are listening, replay our broadcast, and we do what we do, and we're still here, and we're not going anywhere. We got to be the voice of the people. We got to be the voice of the community. We got to be the voice of what's reason. Somebody's got to bring news and information and bring it the right way. We know that Lil Pookie, and Pookie and Ray Ray are doing their things. Thank you for the congratulations. And we know that Pookie and Ray Ray, they doing what they doing, and Shanice was and things. They out there doing all this, and Reverend this and Doctor that, and the Pope John Paul that. Remember one thing. If you don't remember nothing else, remember one thing: we made in His image and in His likeness. And there's some people out there that are predestined doing and happening, and these things are happening, and it's by predestination. Look up predestination. There's some things that are already in place that we'll never be able to change, but there are some things that we can change. With God's help, we can change some things, the way we eat, the way we live, the way we treat each other. We can do those things. Listen, this is the Magman Morning Show. We're getting ready to go. Brother Lee, thank you very much. It's going to be a wonderful week. I'll talk to you on the other side. Replay, like, share this. Thank you to everybody that's in the chat, and all of you all, for all of our moderators, for all of our folk that are here at the Magman Morning Show. I'm James Mack, and we will be back, God willing, on next week. I'll talk to you then. Have a wonderful one.
It's a Magman Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. Magman Morning Show. No matter if you miss the show, you better tune